everything with passion. I would never succeed in anything if I'm not passionate about. And believe, I think when you believe in something, and this is from a positive perspective, kind of, I believe when you believe in something, it will happen no matter what. So I believe that we have to work together to have a word of compassion and understanding and tolerance. And I'm very much passionate of empowering women who wants to be empowered. So I really believe every one of us have a strength inside, and you have to use it and you have to figure it out. One of the readers, she sent me a letter. It wasn't an email, I remember quite well. And she said, my daughter's name's Mada, and I think this is a sign from God. And I told her, you know what, come to the office. My office was in Egypt. And I told her, you know what, come to the office. She wrote her number, and I called her on the phone and I said, you know what, come, let's have coffee together. And she came and she said, you know what, it's my ultimate dream to be a writer, but I finished my university and I don't want to go to university no more. And I literally trained her. I was a fresh grad and I was crazy about writing. And she's now one of the biggest series writer in Egypt. And this is something I'm so proud of, because I wasn't that experienced really, Tamara, but I have the passion. That's what I'm talking about, passion. It was a very, very, I would say, strong novel and I refused to put an alliance name. I insisted to put my name in the novel, and even in my publication, by the way, I was advised not to put my name, and I refused, because I'm very proud of what I do, even if anyone doesn't agree. But I'm very proud, and I believe in myself a lot. So at the end of the day, I think if you, again, we go back to the belief and passion. If you believe in what you do, even if it's obstacle, it will be for you as a challenge that you enjoy going through. And I enjoy challenges a lot. If something is easy, I don't consider it enjoyable. I like challenges, and I like to figure out solutions. And I like people who use their mind, their skills, their intelligence to get what they want. And this is, I would say, me. So yeah, if I answer. That person. So I think it's a habit. I think it's this framing of Arab women. It's something that the media lives on. It's only, always the spicy story. They have to have it every now and then. Everyone knows it's not true. So you have to listen, let them talk. Maybe there's something that you will learn. I don't think each and every comment, even though if it shows negative from the outside, it's negative all the way. I don't think you should care a lot about the haphazard comment or the haphazard negative comment. I would rather I would advise to concentrate on your goal, concentrate on your career, and learn. Whenever, I don't think anyone can fail. It's not a failure, it's a lesson. So don't be afraid and learn. Even though if anybody criticizes you, don't be so nervous about it. Just listen. Why? And whenever you're calm, the person in front of you, you will transfer this calmness to the person in front of you. So listen and understand. If it's only just for the sake of criticizing, then just don't reply. But if you find this criticism, it will add to you, ask why you're saying that and learn. That's my advice, I would say. When I first joined the foundation, by the way, I wasn't the Secretary General. I was Executive Manager for Media. And I was fascinated by the type of work, and I was fascinated how it changed me from the inside personally. And I was really keen to grow in this entity and to know more about philanthropy. And as I said, it really gives you some kind of satisfaction. It's not about succeeding and having titles, and no. There is a psychological feeling that you get whenever you see that your work is really helping other on ground. We go on ground a lot, so it really helps me from growing from a personal perspective. What I learned from this position or working in philanthropy, first of all, you need to understand you need to understand how much it will change your life to have the power in your hand to help millions of people. This is a huge thing. And we have the trust of His Royal Highness. He have just only to direct us. For example, we want to concentrate on women empowerment. We want to concentrate on cultural bridging. But us, we have the power to sign contracts with tens of millions of dollars to help millions of people. Can you imagine how powerful this is? It's huge. And you need to understand when you're in your career, and this is the tips that collaboration and partnership. You would never do anything alone. No one can do anything alone. So selfishness in developing yourself, not selfishness in doing good. You have to collaborate and you have to partner with people because you don't have the full knowledge about everything. And this is what we do in the foundation. We only strategize, plan, and we choose our partners upon a certain criteria, of course. And one more thing, do not underestimate anyone. Do not underestimate, ever. Even if you have a PhD in each and every subject in the whole world, you will keep learning till the end of your life. At the end of your life, you will learn that was your last breath that you just took. So keep learning till the end of your life. Again, if you know what you want, and you know what you want to achieve, whether it's a man or woman, I think you have the right to have the opportunity. Now, honestly, nowadays, women, of course, they're getting a lot of chances. But you know what? This is a very hard examination test for us. So before you had all of these excuses, I can't, I'm not allowed, I would love to work, but I can't. Now it's open. So now the challenge for you to succeed and to succeed brilliantly, we have no excuses no more. So now it's whether you make it or you break it. And it doesn't mean that we have to exclude young men or men in general. I think they have the right as well to be acknowledged and supported when they accomplish. At the end of the day, for each and every young woman or woman in general, I think being a woman is a blessing, and you're actually the source of life. You're the one who's giving life to this world. You have to understand this. Being a mother is not a bad thing. It's the most and the hardest job ever. You cannot resign from it. That's how hard it is. Really, you cannot resign from it. So at the end of the day, I just want to highlight something. Having a career is very important. It's very important, of course, but being a mother and getting a healthy, well-educated kids, it's an achievement that every and each woman should dream of.